someone did something kind of bad. They opened the door for me, or held it open for me, even though I'm not in any scrubs. Most people I'm seeing walking at this school here, because we are in Dallas now. We're at one of the schools that I was trying to visit that has a correlation with one of the hospitals, trying to figure out where I need to go. And somebody just opened the door. The bell doesn't get to anybody, so I'm pretty grateful, but it's kind of dangerous. But I'm trying to figure out where to go, trying to walk through this building as if I know as if I belong here, but at the same time, I gotta figure out where I can find somebody with administrative powers and knowledge. So here we go. Okay, so I have just checked into my hotel. I've done everything that I needed to do today. Visited a number of hospitals, even some of the schools that were out here. And they did tell me, gave me a lot of insight of where I need to go. It looks as though I won't be able to skip the BSN level in order to go to nursing. That's this pathway that I was planning on doing, but there might be a way to do this in a faster pathway from what I was able to learn today. But that's what I'm going to be working on. But so I just finally got into the hotel, and this place is just horrible, honestly. If you could, but if you even look at I don't even want to open the curtains. Look at the curtains. There's holes in the curtains. When I pulled up, they had trouble with my reservation. There's a few shady people walking in. Then I'm walking in, trying to get my stuff. I like to survey the area, so I walk around looking at my surroundings. And then next thing you know, this woman comes out of one of the rooms. She jumps when she looks at me, like, okay. And then she's like, oh, I must be doing something in here that I'm not supposed to be doing because I'm just looking around and then jumping. I was like, well, yeah, it kind of looks that way. She's like, so what are you looking for? I'm like, nothing. And then I come up to the room, and the room smells like smoke. I mean, this place, I don't know if y'all want to even look at this place. That's your desk, but there's no actual chair. The cabinet, well, dresser, it's like a lot of empty space with that. Above the wall, you can't see it. You might see that the two like holes on the wall rather. You know, that's typically where they'll hang like a painting or something like that. That's gone. Look in the bathroom, turn on the light, floor's messed up, there were bugs in there, and I'm just like, yeah, no. So I'm going to call my booking through and see if I can get this canceled. Like I said, I'm normally not like this. I can normally just deal with things, but no. Kazi, say no. All right, so update hopefully will come shortly, and hopefully it better be positive because this almost makes me just want to just drive home. It's just that bad. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Here we are getting ready to leave this hotel. I got the hotel company that I booked through to actually give me a full refund, even though the hotel is not going to give a full refund themselves. That is completely ridiculous because when I went over there, they asked me what was wrong. I'm like, you had prostitutes coming up to me. You got all these shady people around here. This place smells like smoke. I mean, and it's a non-smoking room, so come on. My buddy Kurt, and he's actually out here. And he was like, oh, I should have let him know. I didn't realize so that he was going to be like available or not. But I know he's got his godson with him. So I'll probably go over there. He told me to come over there, so I'll probably do that. But it is what it is. Now, let's go ahead. I got a bit of a journey to get over there, and then we will progress further. All right, catch y'all on the flip side. All right, so I've been driving through some insane traffic today. I still need to find something to eat. I recently passed by one of my longtime favorites from my childhood that I visited only once, and it was Medieval Times. That was the awesome place. You had people, the knights riding on their horses. You saw the sparks flying when they were clashing swords against each other in the demonstrations. It was nice. And oh, the food that they gave you, and you pretty much ate it with your hands back in that time. I don't know if that's still hygienically acceptable or not. But I would love to go to medieval times again at some point. I think it's pretty expensive though, so I'm not really thinking about doing that on this trip here. And I'm hopefully find something to eat before I head over on to my buddy's house, and we'll take it from there. All right, so here we are, finally getting ourselves something to eat before we stop over. So I wanted to try to do something that wasn't really a big chain, try to get something that's kind of local. And I found this place, if you can see it behind me, that is called Jimmy's. Yeah, Jimmy's Burgers. And it said like huge burgers as I was passing by. So I'm going to see if their burgers are truly as huge and as hopefully good as they make it look like. And hopefully we get a good meal out of this. But you know, hole in the walls are usually the best. So we're gonna find out. So I'm going to hop in, see what I can get to eat. All right, here's their menu. I got the crunchy burger, which has the Texas toothpick, which has like it's onion, fried onion and fried jalapenos in strips. So it's pretty interesting. Added some bacon and seasoned fries with it. So pretty interesting menu. All right, so we are actually gonna take a quick pit stop here. Got this on the road. There were little signs saying "World's Best Barbecue," and it's called Blaylock. And so I stopped for some gas, and I asked the lady how good is it, and she was, "Oh my gosh, it's really, really good." So of course, you know, we gotta have to try it. So it's been in business for over 50 years, so it should be good itself. It's kind of like a hole in the wall type of place. It looks just by pulling up here. But we are going to see, yeah, established 1979. 50 years? That's 40 years. That's 40 years. What are you talking about? But yeah, we're going to see how this is. Supposedly the ribs will fall off the bone, so if it is, we'll be good. So y'all will get that result very shortly. Now y'all know I always got to find my places to eat. I love my food. You're never gonna stop me from eating. After that, we're gonna go to Sonic and pick up one of their crazy new drinks. Y'all are gonna hear it in a little bit. All right, now that I'm back in the vehicle, I can actually talk a bit more freely. You go to order, you have this lady, well, a couple of the girls, I don't know how old they are, kind of managing, I guess, taking the order itself, which was fine. And like when I ordered the ribs, this guy who was just sitting in his couch, was an older gentleman, reclined in his chair watching TV. So then he just gets up or comes over. Didn't even know where the ribs came from because it was already cooked. So which was again fine because it was hot and it's ready to go. So I guess he has it on a constant heater, which probably helps it fall off the bone. But when then he just came up and then he just cut it. And it's like, all right, there you go. I was like, okay. So it wasn't that friendly, and there's nobody in there, so it just kind of had a weird vibe to me. But it was fine. Now it's time for me to make this drink order. Now hear what it is. Let's see. And then we can get back on the road. So I need to get back on the road.
Thank you for choosing Sonic. How can I help you?
Hey, Route 44, the tiger's blood?
The tiger blood?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Route 44, tiger blood slush. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, sir. Your total will be $134, and we'll have it right out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Tiger's blood. I mean, seriously. All right, so apparently it's some super cherry flavor that's really sweet of some sort. So, tiger's blood. I'll buy, why not? I don't care if it's sweet or not at this point, but do they have to be that graphic? I mean, what makes it tiger's blood? I mean, it's red or dark red or whatever. Say it's human blood. I mean, not that I want to drink that because most people are gross. Anywho. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this drink and I'm about to get back on the road. So. No! Why? I gotta be back. Alright, so obviously I am back home in Tennessee. And going through the footage, I realized I didn't even do a closeout video. I didn't even let y'all know that I was even driving back. Because not much actually ended up happening else inside of Dallas. So that was pretty much it. We did go around, but the times when I did travel around, I actually forgot my phone. So I couldn't record it, unfortunately. Sorry about that. But I did record everything that I could. In reflection of the journey, I really enjoyed doing it. It was a great experience for me to go out and just do my own thing, doing things for my future, the things that I'm trying to go for. So that's what I strive for everyone. If you want to go for something, do it. You can't just sit back and just let it think it's going to come to you. You have to go out and reach for it. So, in hindsight, looking back on things, I really wish that I did go to Houston had I known that there were more schools over there. I know I'm going to have to go over to Houston at some point just to see that area. But currently, as it stands, I think Austin is my number one. And I don't like the traffic in Dallas, but San Antonio, I don't think there's really much going on in San Antonio at all. And it's the furthest out, so that kind of throws it out of the playing field. So Austin is definitely still my number one. Dallas is number two, but Houston can throw all of that out of the water whenever I actually find some time to go over there. But it was definitely a great adventure. I hope you all enjoyed going on this journey with me. Lots of great food, meeting up with some great friends and things like that. And I hope that you all continue to push for the things that you want to go for. So now we're going to hit back to the grind, hitting back into work, the normalcy of things. Well, still not going to be normal because I got a number of trips that I'm going to be taking you all on because there's things coming up here pretty soon that you all will see here very soon. So at this moment in time, though, I'm going to continue getting myself back into my normal flow. So this is the Raikaze signing off. You all know what to do. You stay strong and you power on. Catch y'all later.